Have you ever noticed how sometimes the biggest lessons, the really profound ones,
Yeah.
they just they seem to come from the simplest stories?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe even through the eyes of a child. They have this clarity we tend to lose.
They really do. That fresh perspective.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into that very idea, the surprising truth about where real happiness, real beauty actually lives.
Things we often overlook in our busy lives.
Right. It's a perspective shift, really.
Yeah.
Could change how you see your everyday world.
It's quite something, isn't it? How a story that seems on the surface pretty straightforward, especially coming from a kid's viewpoint,
Yeah.
can actually unpack some deep philosophical truths. It kind of forces us to look at how our perception, doesn't just see reality, it shapes it.
Actively shapes it.
So this isn't just a sweet story, it's more like an invitation to explore something fundamental about being human, how we sort of construct our own world subjectively.
Absolutely. And the source we're using to guide us today, it's excerpts from Kalmak, the boy who saw true beauty,
A lovely title.
isn't it? It's this beautiful tale that, honestly, feels like a shortcut to understanding deeper meaning. Not just in obviously beautiful things, but like everywhere.
In life itself.
Exactly. So our mission for you listening is to pull out the key insights from this story. We want to help you figure out what it really means to see true beauty, beyond just the surface level.
Beyond what first meets the eye, finding that hidden value.
Okay, let's dive right into Kalmak's world then. He's this 8-year-old boy.
Right.
And the source paints him as, well, really connected to where he lives. You picture this kid, suntan skin, probably from cycling all the time.
Active kid.
Totally.
Yeah.
But it's his eyes they mention, full of curiosity, always looking, always wondering. And he's got this bright smile.
Sounds like a great kid.
Yeah. And his favorite thing, cycling around his hometown, Borai. And he takes pictures with his dad's old camera, which I love.
Oh, that's a nice detail. What does he photograph?
Everything, it seems like. Beautiful scenery, fruit orchards, that kind of thing. But also just people. People in the market, going about their day.
Capturing life.
He's basically building this visual diary of his world. Not just looking, but like recording.
Yeah, and what's fascinating there, I think, isn't just that he's taking photos, it's the way he's engaging.
How so?
Well, it goes beyond a simple hobby, doesn't it? It feels like this deep, active observation. Like he has this natural drive to understand and remember things. Most kids just see stuff. But he's recording it. It suggests he kind of instinctively gets that these moments matter, that they hold some kind of significance.
Like he's curating his memories already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Choosing what parts of his present will shape how he understands value and beauty later on. He's not passive. He's deliberately, maybe unconsciously, archiving his world.
That's a really interesting way to put it. And these observations, this way of seeing, it often led him somewhere specific.
Okay.
He had this special fascination with a place called Gem City.
Gem City. Sounds intriguing.
It's not just a nickname. It's actually the biggest gem trading center in his district. And he'd cycle there pretty often, it sounds like.
Drawn by the sparkle, I imagine.
Totally. The glitter, the allure of all these raw and polished gems. And here's where his imagination really kicks in. He'd just sit there, apparently, and imagine what kind of secrets each gem might hold.
Secrets within the gems. Wow.
Yeah. Like every single shiny stone could have its own hidden story, its own secret value, just waiting for him to find.
That's quite a youthful, wonderful idea. But it also, it brings up a really insightful point for us, doesn't it?
About the gems. Or something bigger.
Bigger, I think. It's not just Kamak. How often do we adults look for value in things that are, well, external and shiny?
Good question. Like what?
Oh, actual gems, maybe. Or the latest phone, a fancy car, even certain job titles or achievements. We project value onto them. We imagine they hold some kind of secret to happiness or worth.
Right, like owning that thing will unlock something.
Precisely. Kalmak's imagining secrets in stones mirrors that tendency we all have, at least initially, to look for something extraordinary in the superficial, the dazzling, the material.
Believing the secret is in the object itself.
Yes. Before we maybe learn the tougher lesson about where real value actually comes from, it really highlights this contrast, you see, between that perceived external shine and the deeper stuff inside us.
That is a powerful connection, and it sets up the turning point in the story perfectly.
The father.
The father.
Yeah.
He notices his son's fascination, not just with the sparkle maybe, but with the whole idea of beauty.
See something deeper going on.
Exactly. He sees this deep interest, this reverence almost, and recognizes it's a moment. a chance to teach something fundamental.
Okay, so what does he teach him?
He gently tells Kalmak that true beauty.
Yeah.
It isn't just about how something looks on the outside. It's not just the shimmer of a gem.
Simple, but profound.
Totally.
Yeah,
It's a simple piece of wisdom, but it just completely shifts Kalmak's whole understanding, reorients him.
And if we kind of zoom out, look at the bigger picture. The simplicity of that is where the power lies, I think.
How do you mean?
Well, it's not some dense philosophical argument, right? It's a direct, almost intuitive truth. Shift your focus from the surface to what's underneath, from the superficial to the intrinsic.
Which is hard to do sometimes.
Especially now, in a world so driven by how things look, by branding, by social media perfection, by getting that external like.
Yeah.
This father's guidance, it directly challenges all that. It pushes back against the idea that beauty and value are mainly about what's visible, what's immediate, what's material.
So the father is basically saying, look deeper.
He's inviting Kalmak, and maybe us too, through the story, to look through the surface. To get that real beauty isn't something you just buy or passively observe.
It's something you experience.
Yes, something you feel, something you appreciate more deeply when you actually look for it, maybe in places you didn't expect. It's about consciously changing the lens, the lens through which you see and value the world.
And that shift, that new lens, it leads Kalmak to his big realization.
The core message.
The core message. He figures out that real happiness, the genuine kind, it doesn't come from collecting the sparkliest gems or owning the most beautiful things.
Not from the outside in.
Nope. It comes from learning to see the value, the beauty that's already in everything around him, every moment, every little thing. And then holding on to those observations, those memories in his heart.
Cherishing them internally.
Exactly. So what's the takeaway for you listening? I mean, it boils down to this. True happiness doesn't start with external stuff, no matter how shiny or valuable it seems.
It starts inside.
It starts inside. It grows from our own ability, our own capacity to see beauty and meaning and connection in the world right around us. The everyday world.
The one we usually rush through.
The one we definitely rush through without really looking.
And that lesson feels particularly relevant today, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, think about it. We're bombarded with information, constant digital noise. There's this relentless cultural pressure to chase the next big thing, the newest gadget, the most Instagrammable moment.
Right. Always looking outward for the next hit.
Exactly. And Kalmak's journey, it's like this powerful antidote. It encourages us, maybe even challenges us, to consciously slow down.
Good pause.
Pause. And observe. Observe our surroundings with that same kind of wide-eyed curiosity he had, that deliberate engagement.
So find joy in the ordinary.
Find joy and value in the ordinary, yes. Not by chasing external validation or piling up more stuff, but by appreciating the quiet, often overlooked beauty that's already in our daily environment.
Can you give an example? Like practically?
Sure. Think about how many times you, say, walked down the same street or sat in the same room or looked out the same window.
Countless times.
Right. But how often have you really noticed, like truly seen the intricate patterns on a leaf, or the way the light changes subtly through the day, or the unique expression on a stranger's face you pass?
Probably not often enough.
Kalmak's story pushes us to shift our mindset from one of acquisition, what can I get next, to one of appreciation, what beauty is already right here.
That's a big shift. Acquisition versus appreciation.
It is, and it's not about being unrealistic or pretending everything is perfect. It's about being present, being intentional.
How do you cultivate that?
Well, it means actively training ourselves, almost like a muscle, to look for the extraordinary within the ordinary. Maybe it's taking a moment to really savor the warmth of your morning coffee cup,
Okay.
or noticing the specific texture of a fabric, or just pausing to really hear the sound of birds outside, or laughter down the hall.
Small moments.
Small moments. Recognizing that every moment, every object, every interaction, it holds potential for meaning if we choose to look closer with an open heart, like Kalmak learned to do.
It sounds so simple, but it's actually, well, it can be quite hard in our day-to-day lives, can't it?
Yeah.
To consciously choose appreciation over acquisition.
It takes practice, definitely. It goes against the grain sometimes.
But that really is the core message from this deep dive, isn't it? True happiness, like Kalmak found out, it grows from our ability to see beauty and meaning everywhere.
It's a journey. From being dazzled by the external glitter.
To cultivating that steady internal glow, yeah. So as you go about your week, we really want to encourage you, listening right now, just reflect a little.
Take a moment.
Yeah, take a moment. Where in your own life Might you find some hidden beauty, some overlooked value, if you tried looking with Calmac's curious eyes?
What simple things, everyday scenes have you maybe been rushing past?
Things that might hold a little treasure if you just paused,
Yeah.
even for a second.
And building on that idea, Calmac's early imagining of secrets hidden inside the gems.
Yeah, that was intriguing.
We want to leave you with a final thought, something maybe a bit provocative. What if the real secrets aren't in the external objects at all?
Okay. Where are they then?
Yeah. What if the secrets are actually the untapped potential within us? The potential for wonder, for appreciation, for finding meaning that we bring to those objects or moments through how we choose to see them.
Ah, so the secret isn't in the gem, it's in the way we look at the gem.
Exactly. What transformative secrets could you uncover this week just by actively deciding to look at your world through Calmac's eyes? The real power isn't in the thing itself.
It's in how you see it.
It's in the extraordinary way